Colorado High School Activities Association basketball is on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network this morning. From Eaton High School, it's the third-place game in the Patriot League Tournament, the first of two, as the Brush Bee Diggers take on the Highland Huskies. I'm John Beltran, and Bee Diggers need this one after a disappointing loss in the semifinal, a 43-35 setback that they had earlier this week to Strasburg at home. Bee Diggers starting lineup brought to you by Buildings by Design. You can check them out, buildingsbydesign.com. And we're going to have you know what, I might as well get out of the way right now. A happy 90th birthday today. I know the celebration was 15 days ago, but a happy 90th birthday. I'll be posting something on my Facebook page, and I never post on Facebook, but have to do it for Leroy Needens. And to Fort Morgan Broadcasting legend Bob Everett, both celebrating their 90th birthdays today. Carly Tatalini, Catherine Tatalini, Braylon Rule, along with Sarah Becker and Bailey Link. Opening tip brought to you by Equitable Savings and Loan. And the tip is controlled by Highland. They've got Mary Jones out there with the basketball now on the outside, and they went the other way. Jones threw it into the backcourt, forgetting which side the basket was on. It's Jenna Badka, Taylor Burkheimer, Kinley Davenport, and Stephanie Bingley. First turnover just a few seconds into the game. Here on the outside left is Carly Tatalini. Tatalini looking, hands it off to Link. Link towards the timeline, guarded very closely over there by Burkheimer. Swings it down low for Rule, turns, shoots, and misses off to the right. Bee Diggers won the regular season matchup. Jenna Badka grabs the rebound for Highland. Here come the Huskies the other way. On the outside left is Burkheimer. Lobs it down low for Jones. Kicks it right wing three, and that's going to be well short. And the rebound controlled by Bailey Link off the miss from Jenna Badka. The Bee Diggers get it across court to Rule. Now to Link. Link right of the lane. Right corner for Becker. Dribbles right baseline. Then she's fouled. Looked like Mary Jones did commit the foul. First one of the game. And to throw it in to the left of the basket is Carly Tatalini. Feeds it right corner to Tolentino. That's the other Bee Digger starter in there. Feeds it left side. Actually, Cassia not in there. The three is up and no good. But the rebound to Braylon Rule. Back out to Tatalini. The Bee Diggers reset the offense. Left wing. And that three is badly missed by Bailey Link at the bottom of the backboard. And the rebound is into the hands of Stephanie Bingley. Bingley with a basketball on the outlet to Burkheimer, setting up the offense. We played just over a minute. Neither team has scored. Burkheimer in the corner, picks up the dribble. Down low for Jones, into the paint. Swings it. Right baseline shot is up, and that is missed by Bingley, and the ball is loose, and it's rebounded by Burkheimer. And they'll kick it back out. Here's Davenport, right baseline inside, off the left hand of Jenna Badka, intercepted by the Bee Diggers. Second turnover. The other way here is Carly Tatalini, double team. Get rid of it. She does. At the top now for Bailey Link. Baseball pass inside to Tolentino, stripped out of bounds by Bingley. And the Bee Diggers retain possession. Yeah, we'll set up what these teams have done so far this season. To throw it in is Tatalini. At the top to Tolentino. Left wing to Tatalini behind the three-point line, and she traveled. Yeah, that's a good call. She did take that extra step. We'll be with you for two games coming up today as the boys are playing for third place as well. Brush girls were 6-2 in league play, 13-8 overall after beating Estes Park as the ball is poked out of bounds. Then they lost to Strasburg 43-35 following a 55-46 victory over Estes Park. During the regular season, beat Highland at home 59-47. Entry pass goes through everybody. It's intercepted by the Bee Diggers. Third turnover on the high right. Here is Bailey Link behind the three-point line. Dribbles right baseline all the way, puts it up and around and going off the glass. Bailey Link with a strong drive to the basket, scores for the Bee Diggers. The first points of the game come just over 2 minutes into the contest. On the high right, Burkheimer, that is, with a crossover dribble. I'm starting to get my wits about me early in the morning. Back out on the high right, here's Jenna Badka with a basketball, ball stripped away by Tatalini. She's got to pick it up near midcourt and does. Fourth turnover for Highland. Here is Tatalini, nearly stripped on the high left. She's got to get rid of a double team. Ball is poked out of bounds, and it is off. Well, it went off Tatalini. Bingley knocked it away, so the B-Diggers were their second turnover. As we play 2.5 minutes, Brush 2, Highland nothing in this third place Patriot League tournament game. Now, as for Highland, they come in with a 13-8 record and 6-2 in conference play after the regular season concluded. So same as the B-Diggers. Long three by Berkheimer is no good. Nice box out for the rebound by Nevaeh Tolentino. Tolentino with the outlet to Braylon Rule. Still 2-0 Brush. We played 3 minutes already. Dribbling right of the lane in the right corner. Becker, three is up and around and no good. Rebound to Tolentino in the lane, and then she threw it nearly away. The ball is loose on the floor. There's going to be a tie-up. And possession arrow Brush. Now, so far, not much of an offensive flow by either side. I mean, that's pretty obvious with a 2-0 score. And to throw it in will be Carly Tatalini. Right baseline shot from Tatalini is no good, off the feet from Link, and the rebound is into the hands of Kinley Davenport. Highland the other way with the basketball. Is Gabriela Bautista into the game. Cross-court Berkheimer fakes the three, dribbles towards the corner, now penetrates left baseline, and the ball is out of bounds. It is off Berkheimer, dribbled the ball off her leg. Man, this is not good basketball by either side. And here comes Brush the other way with Carly Tatalini. As you can tell, very quiet here. We're just outside the gym, a beautiful overhead view. There's the lob inside, wide open. Bruno feeds, Braylon Rule banks and scores. Man, falling asleep on the back end was that Highland defense, and Rule makes it a 4-0 game for the B-Diggers. We have 4:15 to go in the opening quarter in this third place Patriot League tournament game from Eaton High School, brand new high school. The runner off the glass is up, and that ball is missed by Bingley, but the long rebound is taken by Berkheimer. Dribbling left baseline, cut off by Tolentino. Now Bautista in the corner, dribbles to her right. Highland ended Brush's season, by the way, a year ago from the Budweiser Event Center in Loveland in the same tournament. There's the lob inside, intercepted by Carly Tatalini. Just a sloppy pass by Bingley. Tatalini dribbles left to the lane all the way, has the ball stripped. But there's a foul. That's why it was stripped. And the foul's on the floor. And committed by Taylor Berkheimer, her first. And to throw it in, underneath the basket is Carly Tatalini. Looking, there's the lob near the free throw line to Becker. Becker with the basketball, dribbles all the way, puts it up a little bit too strong. Nice drive to the basket. Ball is out of bounds. It's off Mary Jones of Highland. B-Diggers retain possession. Still a 4-0 score with 3:39 to go in the opening quarter. In this third place game, there's the lob on the outside left to Tolentino, now to Becker. Becker right of the lane, feeds it right wing, long shot by Bruno's an air ball. And it's taken by Kinley Davenport, but she had her foot on the line. She could have let the ball go out of bounds, but tried to rebound it. B-Diggers again retain possession. And to throw it in is Tatalini. Bounce pass, left baseline to Link. Back out, Tolentino wide open three. Yes! Straight away, Nevaeh Tolentino scores. And the B-Diggers lead 7-0. 3:18 to go first quarter. Dribbling is Bingley into the paint. Down low into the lane is Jenna Batka. She puts up a runner. No good with the right hand. And the rebound off the back of the rim taken by Carly Tatalini. Tatalini wants to run on the high right, looking. She's got Tolentino wide open, straight away, three, and that one's left short. Rebound put back and a foul. Bailey Link missed, but she was hacked by Kinley Davenport. So Bailey Link to the line to shoot two, and the B-Diggers are looking spectacular so far with this 7-0 lead under 3 minutes to go in the opening quarter. And the free throws off the back of the rim. And into the game is Braylon Rule. She took a brief breather for Amaya Bruno. So it's Bruno, Becker, Rule, along with a free throw shooter Link, and Carly Tatalini. Second free throw is up, and that's good for Bailey Link. And the Bee Diggers lead 8-0. Highland the other way, still looking for their first points of the game. Here's the lob on the outside left. Long three, Bautista. Back rim, no. And a nice box out by Bailey Link. Man, she knows how to box out nicely. Baseball pass in the front court all the way. Becker falls, and she lost control of the basketball. And it's taken away by Highland. The other way, here is Jenna Batka. Puts up a wild shot, misses, and an offensive foul. And taking that contact for Brush was Bailey Link. Jenna Batka with the offensive foul. Bee Diggers come the other way with an 8-0 lead with 2.5 to go in the opening quarter. And here comes Carly Tatalini, picks up the dribble near midcourt. Now to Link, dribbles by defender. Looking, cross-court pass, Tatalini wide open, left wing three is an air ball, and it's saved in by Highland. For some reason, Stephanie Bingley has it. Well, are they going to score on this possession? Bee Diggers hope not. With the basketball on the high right is Bautista. Free throw line for Davenport. Back to Bautista. Long three. That's off the back of the rim, and the rebound is controlled by Sarah Becker. We are under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. 8-0 Brush. Tatalini in the lane. All the way left-handed shot is up, and she missed it. Got the back of the rim. The ball is ripped down by Jenna Batka, her second rebound. And here's the outlet to Berkheimer. On the outside left to Bingley, well behind the three-point line. Free throw line to Batka, 15-footer, yes. Jenna Batka scores, and it took nearly 6 minutes and 20 seconds for Highland to get on the board. Brush 8, Highland 2. We've got a minute and 28 seconds to go, and there's a foul on Berkheimer just beyond midcourt. And that is team foul number 5 for Highland. Yeah, all they have to do is play better. They're still in this game, despite the fact the Bee Diggers did not allow a point until just about 20 seconds to go. That is. Braylon Rule spins on a defender, feeds it outside left towards Bruno. Ball is poked out of bounds by Abby Martinez into the Highland bench. And the Bee Diggers throw it into the backcourt to Carly Tatalini. Tatalini dribbles left of the paint. He's got to kick it out. Underhand pass to Bruno. Straight away for Tolentino. Chest pass right wing. 3 Rule is an air ball and out of bounds. That's another air ball and a three-pointer thrown up by the Bee Diggers. And Highland with the basketball. Yeah, I feel like I'm in a library, but the crowd is inside the gym. We're just outside the gym. Bautista on the outside left to Bingley, just behind the three-point line. Cross-court pass is taken by Martinez. Maintains the dribble. Ball is poked away by Tatalini, and it's out of bounds it went off Highland, apparently. Yeah, it went off Martinez. Nice play by Tatalini. That is 8 turnovers unofficially against Highland, but the Bee Diggers have not taken advantage really offensively, as it's only an 8-2 lead with 48 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Tatalini, baseball pass to Becker, dribbles right baseline, down low. Her pass is intercepted, but the ball is loose and re-intercepted. Rule left baseline, yes. Teams exchange turnovers. Braylon Rule scores from about 7 feet away in the left baseline. She's got 4 points. The Bee Diggers lead 10-2. We have 28 seconds to go in the first quarter. Bingley near the top to Martinez, holding the ball up high. Bounce pass towards the free throw line. Terrible pass. That is intercepted by Carly Tatalini. Down low for Becker. Lays it up and in. Sarah Becker to the rack off the beautiful feed by Tatalini. And Brush with a 10-point lead. 8 seconds to go. At the free throw line with a basketball. Now backing up, long three. It's nothing but glass. Jenna Batka misses that. Sarah Becker with a rebound. 1 second to go. There's the lob. They won't get off the shot. But a very good first quarter for the Bee Diggers and a not so good for me. I think I'm still struggling to get through this broadcast. All right. With the score, Brush 12, Highland 2. You're listening to the third place Patriot League tournament game from Eaton High School on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. We begin the second quarter. The Bee Diggers lead the Highland Huskies 12-2. The ball was tipped into the backcourt as Highland has the basketball. Bautista near the top to Martinez. Cross court in the left wing. Here's Stephanie Bingley with the glasses. Cross-court pass to Bautista. Now underhand pass, 15-footer. Kinley Davenport misses the rebound on one bounce to Carly Tatalini. Tatalini out of the pack, dribbling into the front court. Jump pass inside to Becker, puts it up, and she missed it. Off the back of the rim, and Becker fighting for the rebound. There's going to be a tie-up between Becker and Bingley. And that basketball should stay with the Bee Diggers. Mary Jones checking back in along with Taylor Berkheimer. The Bee Diggers have Becker, Rule, Tatalini. How could they give that? It's got to go to Brush. Bailey, Lincoln, Tolentino. The Bee Diggers were moving the other way. And to throw it in will be Carly Tatalini. In the opening 30 seconds of the second quarter. Bounce pass, left baseline to Link. Straight away pass to Tolentino. Now on the high right to Rule. Back out to Link. Fakes the three. Dribbles right of the lane. Right corner pass. Rule three in the air. Another air ball by Brush. Becker doesn't chase it down. But I thought it was off Brush, and it is. Yeah, even Becker is putting her hands up thinking it was off Highland. But I thought that with that air ball that it was still off Brush. So that's just a difference in judgment there. On the high right, Jones looking down low. Jones kicks it back out straight away for Berkheimer. Now to Bautista holding the ball up high. Straight away to Berkheimer. On the right wing to Jones dribbling towards the corner. Picks up her dribble behind the three-point line. On the high right to Berkheimer. Chest pass to Bautista on the outside left. Free throw line, 15-footers up and around and no good. Missed by Batka. The rebound is controlled by Tatalini. That's her third. Into the front court is Tatalini to Link. Link on the high left now through the hands of Sarah Becker. Out of bounds, didn't look the ball in. Turnover number 5. Highland had 9 in the opening quarter. We have 6.5 to go in the first half. Neither team has scored in the quarter. Bautista on the high right behind the three-point line. Looking down low. Bounce pass, free throw line for Davenport. Baseball pass near the left corner for Jones. Thinks about the three, won't take it. Then lobs it cross-court to Bautista, guarded closely by Tatalini. Back at the top for Berkheimer, taking lots of time on this possession as Highland, utilizing a pick from Batka, backs up Berkheimer. Now to Jones. Jones left to the lane, cross-court pass to Bautista, takes the three. That's off the back of the rim, and it's out of bounds. Should be off Jones, and it is. As she flew almost over the back of Sarah Becker. It'll be Bee Digger basketball. Long possession there. That took about 40 seconds. Bingley will check back in a second for Highland, but they're really struggling offensively. 2 points in over 10 minutes. Chest pass on the left wing. Here is Link turning, shooting, and had the ball poked out of bounds, but a foul. Mary Jones committed the foul. Nice drive. Nice left-handed hook there by Bailey Link. She'll shoot 2. Second foul on Jones. Bailey Link has scored 3 points in the game, and that free throw's up and perfect. And the Bee Diggers now with a 13-2 lead. Second free throw upcoming for Bailey Link. That's up and that's in. Bee Diggers up 14-2. Here's Berkheimer the other way against Braylon Rule, dribbling towards the left corner, picked up by Becker. Bounce pass on the high left to Bautista. Bee Diggers playing very tight defensively. Straight away to Bingley, holding the ball up high against Braylon Rule. Chest pass right side to Bautista. Looking down low, now bounces it down low to Batka, who scored the only points. Turns, shoots, and a foul she missed. Tolentino got her across the wrist. That's the first foul by the Bee Diggers in the entire game. And Jenna Batka, who scored with about 1:40 to go in the opening quarter, is back on the line. Free throw is in for Jenna Batka. Second free throw is upcoming. And that's up, and that's around and good. Bee Diggers still up by double digits. 5:20 to go in the opening half. Rush 14, Highland 4. Here is Link, feeds it right corner for Rule. Dribbles to her left, back out to Tolentino. Into the paint, left wing to Bruno. Bee Diggers moving it around nicely. 3 is up and in by Carly Tatalini. That was 4 quick passes by Brush. They were totally in rhythm. Tatalini scores for the first time, and the B-Diggers have their biggest lead with 5 minutes to go before the break. It's Brush 17, Highland 4 for third place in the Patriot League tournament game from Eaton High School. Bautista feeds it left wing for Berkheimer, guarded by Bruno. Bounce pass, straightaway 15-footer, back rim, no, it's missed by Batka, and the rebound to Bailey Link. Has to get rid of the basketball. Instead, she turns, and I think she was tied up. She was. And possession arrow Highland. Yeah, that's why when you get the rebound, got to get rid of it. But quite frankly, there was nobody there for Brush. And Bingley to throw it in with a 17-4 lead for the B-Diggers. Pass into Bautista, 3 in the air, back of the rim. Ball is loose in the left corner. It's chased down by Berkheimer, her third rebound. Now she backs up for a left corner 3. That's back rimmed. And Carly Tatalini dribbles out of traffic, grabbing her fourth rebound. Tatalini, left-handed dribble into the front court, lost it. Now trying to control the dribble and does again. Feeds it back out to Link on the high right. Right corner for Rule, guarded by Batka. Right wing to Tatalini, dribbles by a defender into the paint all the way, lays it up and around and no good. Back rim, and Batka with a rebound, and I think that's a tie-up by Tatalini. Nice job by the B-Diggers senior. And Brush has the possession arrow pointing in their direction. Kinley Davenport back into the game for the B-Diggers. It's Bruno, Tolentino, Becker. The inbounds pass for Tatalini, and Bailey Link. Tatalini looking, feeds it outside left for Bruno, straight away for Link, holding the ball up high. Dribbles to her left on the left wing for Becker. Becker into the paint, right wing to Bruno. Chest pass to Tolentino, back out behind the three-point line to Tatalini. On the right wing, can't take that shot with Berkheimer right there. Now the pass to Becker on the high right to Link. Feeds it right corner, Tatalini backs up for a 3 and missed it. And the ball is tipped out of bounds, I believe, by Bailey Link. Nope. B-Diggers retained possession. It went off a Highland Husky. Down to 3:46 to go in the opening half. Brush 17, Highland 4. Tatalini to throw it in. Feeds it on the high left to Becker. Back out to Bruno, dribbling to her right. Guarded closely, and Tatalini's double team. Get rid of it. Somebody's open. Tatalini dribbling in the high right, down low for Bruno. The pass is forced. There's going to be a tie-up. Possession arrow Highland. Highland has yet to commit a turnover in this quarter. The B-Diggers have 6 in the game. Braylon Rule was out briefly. And now back in for Amaya Bruno. And the B-Diggers call a timeout. 30-second timeout brought to you by Greg Mullen at State Farm Insurance. 842-4555. That's 970-842-4555. A longtime sponsor of Morgan County Athletics. We have lots of gratitude towards Greg Mullen and State Farm Insurance for their support of Morgan County Athletics. The B-Diggers so far have 5 points from Bailey Link and 4 from Braylon Rule, 3 apiece from Tatalini and Nevaeh Tolentino. Sarah Becker has the other 2. We'll reset the lineup. Becker, Link, Tolentino, Tatalini, and Braylon Rule. Stephanie Bingley, Kinley Davenport, Jenna Batka, Taylor Berkheimer, and Gabriela Bautista for Highland. Under 3.5 minutes to go in the opening half. Berkheimer on the high right against Rule with a crossover dribble. Now he's going to hand it off to Bautista straight away. Not much movement with this Highland offense. Feeds it high left, Bingley wide open 3, and she threw up an air ball out of bounds. And Highland played a pretty competitive game against the top seed Platte Valley, 59-44. That game was in Kersey, and they have come out completely flat on offense. Here is Tatalini on the high right. Feeds it near the right corner. 3 by Rule is off the back of the rim. No. And the ball is out of bounds. That one off of Kinley Davenport. The Huskies are totally frustrated. B-Diggers retain possession with 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. And to throw it in will be Carly Tatalini. Down low for Link. Now to Tatalini. Left of the paint. Leans, puts it up. Had the shot. No, the ball taken away, but the B-Diggers have it. And then off the bottom of the rim as Braylon Rule misses. Just a mess down low. Then Davenport was on the line. So Brush will have it. But some confusion there before that shot was taken. Tatalini to throw it in. Left of the basket on the offensive end. Looking, lobs it back out to Link on the high right. Link dribbles to her right against Jenna Batka, right baseline. Cut off over there. She's double teamed. Got to kick it back out. A low pass to Tatalini, kind of underhanded. It went out of bounds. Brush with her 7 turnover, third of the quarter. And Highland comes the other way. You still would like to see Brush extend the lead. It's 17-4, but it's been 17-4 for a while. This is only a 5-2 quarter. Davenport in the left corner, back out to Bautista. Bautista cross-court pass to Berkheimer. Baseball pass to Bautista in the high left. Now feeds it left corner. Bingley lobs down low for Davenport. Dribbles, then tried to hook a pass inside. And a tie-up as Tolentino was right there. Basically putting that ball right back in her grasp. B-Digger basketball. And Brush with 2:15 to go with a 17-4 lead. We're in the second quarter. Tatalini with a right-handed dribble near the top of the basketball. Feeds it right side to Link behind the three-point line. Bounce pass in the corner for Becker. Double team. B-Diggers have to move here. And Becker is fouled. Let's see who committed the foul because there were 2 defenders there. And it's going to be Jenna Batka. That should be 17 foul it is. And Sarah Becker's going to go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1 with Brush in command, 17-4. Yeah, I think both of these Brush teams are going to win. Free throws off the back of the rim. Batka with a rebound. It's not only because they have the lead. This is Coach Needham's 90th birthday. You don't lose on his birthday, right? I mean, that's what I'm thinking now. Baseball pass, actually at the beginning of the game, but I'm saying it now. In the left corner, Davenport down low in the lane, hooking and banking and scoring is Jenna Batka. She's got all the points for Highland. We've got 1:43 to go, second quarter. Brush 17, Highland 6. Left-handed dribble by Tatalini. Left of the lane all the way, had the ball stripped. But is that going to be a tie-up? Yep, it's a tie-up by Taylor Berkheimer. Possession arrow, Highland. Yeah, that was kind of a forced play. There was nothing there, and Tatalini thought she could get away with it, did not. So it will be Highland basketball. Down by 11. 1:30 to go before the break. Berkheimer on the high left. Lobs it left corner for Bingley. Back out to Berkheimer. They move it around to Bautista on the outside right. Now to Batka. Down low for Davenport. Dribbles, turns, shoots, fouled as she missed. Bailey Link got her. Kinley Davenport to shoot 2. And maybe they're starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. We'll find out if Davenport can at least make 1 free throw to get a little bit of a run going for Highland, which the B-Diggers obviously want to avoid. And the free throw's up and off the back of the rim. It's that type of morning so far for the Highland Huskies. Unable to score with 81 seconds to go before halftime. Second free throw is coming up. Dribbling, shooting, and scoring that time. 17-7. It's a small 3-0 run for Highland. Carly Tatalini the other way with a left-handed dribble. Tatalini in the high left, dribbling left of the lane, has to swing it back out straight away to Becker. Now on the right side, tipped away, but chased down by Link. Link picks up the dribble, has to get rid of it. Now to Tatalini on the high right. Tatalini, bounce pass inside, is forced over there, and it's off the hands of Braylon Rule out of bounds. It was a good look, but there was too much coverage there by that Highland defense, and the B-Diggers have committed the turnover with an even 1 minute to go. In the second quarter, Brush 17, Highland 7. Lob in the front court for Bautista. In the right corner for Davenport. Lob down low for Batka. Batka's double team. Forces up a shot. Scores. Nope. Offensive foul. She threw the elbow in there. It was a foul, but an offensive foul on Batka. That's going to be her third. That's a huge call in this game. That could have been 17-9 or 10. Nicely defended by the B-Diggers. Highland with turnover number 11. And now into the game for the first time is going to be Ivana Bauer because of Batka's 3 fouls. And she's really been almost all the offense. 6 of the 7 points for Highland. Tatalini the other way with a left-handed dribble. Hands it off to Rule. Picks up her dribble. Lobs it cross-court to Link. Link with a left-handed dribble. Working off a pick from Tolentino. Bounce pass intended for Tatalini out of bounds. She was cutting to the basket, but it missed the target. And again, the Brush offense not good in this quarter, only 5 points. And we're down to 29 seconds to go before the break. Here is Taylor Berkheimer on the high left with the basketball. Behind the three-point line, back out to Bingley. Bingley dribbles towards the free throw line all the way, puts up a runner, got nothing but glass, gets the rebound, puts it up and misses, but a foul. That's a legitimate defensive foul by Brush. And committed by Nevaeh Tolentino. That's her second. Yeah, I still don't feel good about what's happening here with Brush in this quarter, and the free throw's up, and that's off the back of the rim. Highland just helping them out because they cannot score. And back into the game is Abby Martinez for Taylor Berkheimer for Highland. Second free throw upcoming for the Huskies and Stephanie Bingley. That one is back rim. No, nice box out by Bailey Link, grabbing her fourth rebound. Long baseball pass to Tatalini out of bounds. Good idea. She was ahead of the field but missed her teammate. And the Bay Diggers have 6 turnovers in the quarter and only 5 points, down to 13 seconds to go in a low-scoring first half. Bautista at midcourt with 8 seconds remaining to Bingley. Bingley at the top of the basketball. Back out to Berkheimer with 4. The 3 is blocked by Tatalini, taken by Becker. Now to Tatalini, lays it up, and it would have been after the buzzer. She missed anyway. We have played 16 minutes of basketball in this third-place game in the Patriot League tournament. With the score, Brush 17, Highland 7 on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. The Bay Digger halftime show is brought to you by Morgan Community College. Start your associate degree, continue your education, and get that degree at Morgan Community College, morgancc.edu. The Bay Diggers in his third place Patriot League girls basketball tournament game lead the Highland Huskies 17-7. It was 12-2 after 1. The Bay Diggers and Huskies both scored 5 points in the second quarter. Bailey Link leading Brush with 5 points, 4 for Braylon Rule, 3 apiece for Carly Tatalini and Nevaeh Tolentino. Sarah Becker with 2. Jenna Batka has 6 points for Highland. Kinley Davenport with 1. The rebounding situation is as follows: 11 rebounds for Highland. They've got 4 from Jenna Batka, and the Bay Diggers have 13, 4 apiece from Carly Tatalini and Bailey Link. 11 turnovers for the Huskies, 10 for Brush. And at the free throw line, Highland is 3 out of 6, and the Bay Diggers are 3 out of 5, so really not much to talk about. And after all, today is all about Leroy Needens, turning 90 years old today. And what a career, what a gentleman. In fact, we'll be having something on our 1010 KSIR Sports Facebook page. In addition of championship reflections, we'll make it into a YouTube video. We met with Coach Needens nearly 4 years ago, summer of 2019, and he gave me 30 some odd minutes and basically the history of Brush basketball while he was the head coach, and just some incredible stuff. You know, that interview has been up there for a while, but we're going to put it in YouTube pictorial form at some point this week. Not only celebrating his 90th birthday, but in honor of an outstanding career. And then we will find out, I believe by Monday, where the Bay Diggers, the boys and girls, will be playing in the opening round of the 3A state tournament. They'll be on the road, as is customary in Class 3A. You have 8 4-team regions, and the Bay Diggers are not in the top 8 in the RPI or the rankings or anything like that, so they will be traveling for the first round of the 3A state tournaments. We'll bring you that coming up on Monday's edition of 1010 Preps and More from 1 to 2. Let's take another break, and we'll come back with the second half of this third-place game of the Patriot League girls basketball tournament from Eaton High School. With the score, Brush 17, Highland 7 on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. John Beltran back with you. The Bay Diggers lead 17-7 in this third-place Patriot League girls basketball tournament game. And it'll be Braylon Rule to throw it in. Carly Tatalini, Sarah Becker, Nevaeh Tolentino, and Bailey Link. Taylor Berkheimer, Mary Jones, Stephanie Bingley, Kinley Davenport, and Jenna Batko's got 3 fouls. And here we go on the high right. Becker with the basketball, still looking. Bounce pass going to be poked away by Jones. Bay Diggers with that 17-7 lead. Don't want to turn it over. Jones the other way. Bumped, banks, and scores. You know this Highland team has got some ability. They played Platte Valley pretty tough. It's now 17-9. Tatalini in the high left. Bounce pass taken cross court by Bailey Link. Long 3. That's a big one for Bailey Link. A long three for Link, and she scores. That's a big one for Brush, 20-9. Here is Berkheimer, feeds it cross court to Bingley. Bingley with a basketball now to Berkheimer. On the right baseline, here's Mary Jones to Davenport. Down low for Batka. Leans, shoots, banks, scores. Jenna Batka has made this a 20-9 game. Here's Carly Tatalini, make it 20-11, I should say. Here's Braylon Rule, down low for Tolentino, back out to Rule in the left corner. B-Diggers want to work it around. Rule on the high left, straight away for Tatalini, that is. Right of the lane, puts it up, and she missed it. And the rebound is controlled by Berkheimer, her fourth. And Highland wants to run, but it's a 2-on-3. Berkheimer dribbling on the outside left, feeds it in the corner for Bingley. Bingley with a basketball, dribbles towards the head of the three-point circle, slowing down this offense for Highland. Cross court to Berkheimer. They're going to be patient here. They're going to be very patient. Here is Berkheimer to Bingley. They're just playing catch. Like they have all the time in the world. Now stepping in, Batka, 15-footer right baseline, no. Bailey Link with a rebound for Brush. And we have a foul in the back court. That's committed by Mary Jones. That'll be her third. That's a big call. That is a big, big call. Here against Highland, B-Digger basketball with 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. And then that entry pass is going to be intercepted by Berkheimer. B-Diggers with another turnover, their 11th. Highland does have 12. So Brush holding their own there. Left corner, Bingley, three in the air, is off the back of the rim. Let that ball go out of bounds. Nice job of Tolentino. Or check it, Tatalini. I should know the difference near the end of the season, letting it go out of bounds. And did I get enough sleep last night? That's what I'm trying to determine at this point. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. Here's Tatalini the other way, left of the lane. Tatalini all the way, puts it up, and she missed the layup, and the rebound is pulled down by Berkheimer. That's her fifth. We have 5.5 to go in the third. Brush 20, Highland 11 in this third place Patriot League tournament game. From Eaton High School, Bautista back out to Berkheimer, holds the ball up high, swings it right corner for Davenport, back out to Berkheimer. Yeah, one of the things, it's a slow-moving game. Very slow moving. And then the cross-court pass is intercepted by Tatalini with 1 to beat. Waits for the defender, banks, and she misses the easy layup. On the rebound is pulled down by Bautista. B-Diggers cannot waste those opportunities. Batka into the paint. Her runner's off the glass and no good. The ball is loose, picked up by Bingley. Inside pass to Batka. Turns, hooks, banks, misses. Ball is still loose, and it's grabbed out of there by Tolentino. A little bit of a mess down low, but the B-Diggers are able to pick up the basketball. Here is Sarah Becker losing control, picking it up along the baseline. Looked like she was bodied up. Contact and no foul, and it's taken away by Highland. Here is a long shot by, oh man, it's set on the back of the rim. A three-pointer by Berkheimer. It literally got stuck on the back of the rim, and it fell through on the outside left, and it's a timeout called by Brush with 4:26 to go in the third quarter with the score. Brush 20, Highland 14 on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. The B-Diggers had a 13-point lead at one point, but down to 6 in this third-place Patriot League game. Brush 20, Highland 14. And now the B-Diggers have got to respond. They really have to respond knowing that Highland's got some firepower. And here we go. The B-Diggers really need a bucket right here. On the outside right, Bruno dribbles right baseline. It's going to be cut off. Back out on the bounce pass to Link. Link right of the lane. Jump pass inside taken by Bruno. Bounce pass down low. But here's the long three by Link, and that's going to be off the back of the rim, and the ball is loose out of bounds. It's going to belong to Highland. The Huskies come the other way with Gabriela Bautista. Under 4 minutes to go in the third. Baseball pass in the front court to Bingley, well behind the three-point line. And again, they're just going to spread it out and slow it down. They don't want to rush things at all. I think that's a strategy after scoring just 7 points in the opening half. Left baseline shot is good. Wide open. The Beat Diggers did not defend Gabriela Bautista. She just dribbled towards the baseline like it was a game of horse. And all of a sudden, it's a 20-16 game. A 7-0 run and a travel in the front court by Bailey Link. Oh, the Beat Diggers appear to be falling apart a little bit here. Hopefully not completely. So here we go with Highland basketball. They're looking really dangerous right now. Back towards the top. Dribbling to her right. In the right corner for Bautista. Lost the ball, and it's taken away by Tatalini. Fouled in the backcourt by Bautista. Anything right now, anything is a plus for the Beat Diggers at this point. I mean, they just need something to get out of this funk. With a 20-16 lead in the backcourt is Link. Overhead pass is taken still in the backcourt by Tatalini. Crosses midcourt, picked up by Berkheimer. 3:09 to go in the third. Brush 20, Highland 16. Left side feed to Tolentino. Bodied up by Bingley. Dribbles by Bingley. Left baseline. Oh man, Rule was wide open. And then we've got a traveling violation on the pass to Bruno, who slipped. You know, I just don't know the Beat Diggers are ready for the playoffs. That's part of the issue. Are you ready for the playoffs? Because right now, they're not. I don't know if Highland is either. But Highland has clearly made an adjustment offensively. Here's the runner by Bingley, and that's around and good. Took that high bounce off the back of the rim from a good 15 feet away. A fortunate bounce, and all of a sudden, it's a 2-point game. Highlands on a 9-0 run, 20-18. 2:38 to go, third quarter. Link, right baseline, spinning, bounce pass inside is forced, but taken by Rule. Back out to Bruno. Right corner, Link, 3 in the air, and that's off the back of the rim. The rebound is controlled by Stephanie Bingley. That's her 5th. And the other way, here comes Highland again, slowing it down, but it's worked so far. Here's Berkheimer back out to Bingley towards the top. Baseball pass right baseline to Davenport. Dribbles into the painter. Runners up and good. Got the rim. It got the glass. It went down from 5 feet away. And the game is tied at 20. An 11-0 run for Highland. And then we have an offensive foul committed by Tatalini. Backing in on the defender in the paint. And the Beat Diggers have fallen apart in this quarter. And they need a timeout, a full timeout. First foul by Carly Tatalini. We'll keep it right here. But now you have to wonder what is happening with Brush. They're kind of playing into the hands of Highland here at Eaton High School and really having difficulty running an offense and to that point even defending. Defending was not an issue, but now it is. Because Highland has scored the last 11 points of the game. And if the Beat Diggers don't do something, they're going to find themselves on the short end and finish in 4th place, a game they had controlled. I mean, it was just very fishy when Highland couldn't score and the Beat Diggers couldn't extend the lead. They could have been up by 20 points in this game easily. Brush really could have started blowing out this team, but they were not converting consistently. And as a result, we're deadlocked at 20. And to make matters worse, it is Highland basketball. They can actually take the lead, which seemed inconceivable in the first half when Brush was up by double digits. They've blown a 13-point lead. Taylor Berkheimer picked up by Braylon Rule just beyond midcourt. There's the lob back out to Bingley. With the basketball near the top, and the ball is poked away by Rule, but flagged down by Bautista. Swings it right side, long 3 by Martinez. It's a brick, and the rebound's controlled by Bailey Link, her 6th. The outlet pass to Tatalini. Tatalini on the high left to Tolentino. Swings it cross court, and then the ball is thrown out of bounds, and for some reason all these Highland fans are standing right in front of me. With 1:29 to go. And here is Taylor Berkheimer. Berkheimer on the high left with the basketball. Feeds it back out to Bingley. Swings it right corner. Bautista, 3 in the air, and they've got the lead. It's now a 14-0 run, 23-20. Diggers come the other way. On the outside right to Tolentino. Into the paint. Left-handed runners up and in, and a foul. Stops the 14-0 run as Tolentino scores. And the foul was committed by Berkheimer. And Tolentino to the line. The free throw is up, and it's around and good. It got a lot of the back of the rim and the backboard, but Tolentino has retied the game at 23 with under a minute to go in this third-place Patriot League tournament game. Dribbling left baseline is Berkheimer. Back to her right at the free throw line. Jump pass in the right corner for Martinez. Lobs it to Batke. Batke's trapped over there and dribbles by a defender. Throws up a prayer and scores. And a foul on the Beat Diggers. Oh, man, she kind of threw it up with the left hand and scored. And Brush commits the foul, and Highland's back up by 2. Not a pretty sequence, but Tolentino commits her third. And Jenna Batka's to the line. Free throw is up and in. Converts a three-point play, and Highland is back up 26-23. Into the front court, Tolentino on the high right. Picks up the dribble. Back out to Bailey Link. Link dribbles, spins. Got to get rid of it on the outside right. Feeds it into the right corner for Tolentino. That's 29 seconds to go. Cross-court pass intended for Becker. Poked out of bounds by Jenna Batka, and the Bee Diggers retain possession. Three-quarters court. Davenport checks back in. I don't know. Again, I don't know if I got enough sleep. Becker to throw it in. I thought I did. But English is all of a sudden a language that is foreign to me. Here is Link straight away with the basketball. Link still looking, guarded by Jones. High right to Tolentino, dribbles to her left, spinning on the defender. And that ball intended for Link is poked by Jones, but she was on the baseline. And the Bee Diggers retain possession, 16.3 seconds to go. Rush to throw it in. Dribbling right of the lane is Becker. Back out to Link. Fakes the three. Into the paint to Tolentino. Tolentino back out to Link. Right wing three, and that's off the left side of the rim. And it's poked out of bounds. I thought it went off of Abby Martinez. They said that Braylon Rule poked it out of bounds with 3.1 seconds to go. And Bee Diggers are going to need a huge fourth quarter. It's been a big third quarter for Highland. They've outscored Brush 19-6. There's the lob in midcourt to Bingley. Lobs it cross-court to Berkheimer. A parking lot three, yes. Holy mahungus, a parking lot three for Taylor Berkheimer. And Highland outscores Brush 22-6 in the third quarter, and they lead 29-23 on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. John Beltran back at Eaton High School. The Bee Diggers now with a 29-23 deficit. Dribbling right baseline is Bingley. Her runner's up, and that's an air ball. Nevaeh Tolentino pulls down the rebound and got to get rid of it. That's a tie-up. Man, I thought she was fouled, but it's going to go to Brush anyway. A 22-6 third quarter for Highland. It's Bruno, Tolentino, Becker, Braylon Rule, and Bailey Link, the inbounds passer for Brush. Jenna Batka, Kinley Davenport, Abby Martinez, Taylor Berkheimer. Highland crossing midcourt is Link. Back out to Rule. Dribbles right of the lane. Kicks it near the right corner. With the basketball is Becker. Back out to Rule. 15-footer. It's an air ball. And Bruno tries to save it in and does, but the ball is loose and Rule is on the floor. And we have a timeout. That's a good timeout called by Coach Wilson. If not, it would have been a tie-up or a traveling violation. But the Bee Diggers have to figure things out. Up by 13 points in the opening half at 17-4. Since then, they've been outscored 25-6. Just a really tough time of finding the bottom of the basket for Brush. Now, Highland did have 4 turnovers in the third quarter, but the Bead Diggers had 6, and 4 turnovers is not bad if you're scoring 22 points, as opposed to Brush, which only had 6. Now, they got to score on this possession. Nobody saw this coming, down 6 points. I saw Highland coming back, but not like this, at least as quickly as they have. And Link to throw it into the right of the basket on the offensive end with 7:19 to go in the game. Looking, this is 10-10 KSIR, Brush, Fort Morgan, Weldona, and KSIR.com into Tolentino. Feeds it toward the left corner and knocked out of bounds by Jones. Brush still has issues passing. We are 22 games into the season. The Bead Diggers still have an issue passing because there was clearly way too much defending there to even force that pass. Baseball pass, right baseline, right through the hands of Bruno, out of bounds. That was a perfect pass thrown by Link, and Bruno didn't look it in. And now you get the feeling the Brush girls have little chance of winning this game because Highland has so much momentum. They have more energy. They have more discipline on offense. And for Brush to win this game, they're going to need something special, and I don't know where that's going to come from. Berkheimer bounces it to Bingley straight away. Bingley back out to Bautista with a left-handed dribble. Bautista against Rule, hands it off to Berkheimer, fakes the 3. She's cut off by Becker, dribbling right of the lane towards the baseline. Jump pass back out towards Bingley, poked away, chases it down near midcourt. Now with a basketball on the high right is Bingley. Inside to Batka. Batka's triple team, force up a shot and a foul. And she will go to the line. And the foul is committed by Tolentino. 4th foul. And Jenna Batka with the 2 free throws for an 8-point lead. If she makes both, and the first one is perfect. Jenna Batka's got 12 points in the game. Second free throw's upcoming. Bends, shoots, and misses back rim. Braylon Rule grabs the rebound for the Bead Diggers. 30-23. There's the lob towards Rule, intercepted by Bautista. And we're down to 6:25 to go in the game, and it's rolling fast for Brush. Berkheimer with a crossover dribble across the timeline. The Bead Diggers have scored just 6 points in the second half. Batka inside, puts up a shot, blocked by Tolentino, and taken away by Link, and then she traveled. Traveling violation is Brush's 19th turnover. And Bingley to throw it in. Lob, right corner pass, Bautista 3, yes. They left her wide open, second triple. Bautista's got 8 points all in this half. And it's a 10-point lead for Highland. Link right of the lane, feeds it back out, right baseline. Rule shot is an air ball. And we've got a foul on Brush as the ball was controlled by Taylor Berkheimer. The foul's on Becker. Yeah, this is just a complete collapse by the Bead Diggers. This is now turned into a 26-6 run. Even worse than that, actually. 29-6 run. It was 17-4 Brush. Now it's 33-23 Highland. The lob to Davenport and the high left to Bingley. Pass down low, Batka. Dribbles, turns, hooks, banks, misses. And the ball is rebounded by Bingley. They're even getting the rebounds. And then that 3 is missed by Bautista. The rebound is pulled down by Bailey Link, her 8th. Here's the outlet to Tatalini, back into the game. Then she went over and back. 20 turnovers for Brush. They've got 10 in the second half. Highland only has 4. And now Jocelyn Middlemist is in the game for the first time for Nevaeh Tolentino. And Batka's out. Abby Martinez is back in, but Highland's in full control. 5.5 to go. And it's a 10-point lead. Here is Berkheimer crossing over on Becker. Berkheimer to her right behind the 3-point line, dribbling into the faced with that block was Bailey Link and then a tie-up. That's simply a tie-up because the ball never left her hand, but possession arrow Highland. Bailey Link playing some excellent defense there. And to throw it in is Bingley. Stephanie Bingley looking, lobbing for the cutting Davenport, and a foul as she missed. Bailey Link got her. Bee Diggers did not defend that one well inside. Bailey commits her second. Davenport to the line. I can't describe what's happening here. Well, we just know that Brush has no flow right now, and the free throw is perfect by Davenport. Keep in mind the Bee Diggers won the regular season meeting that we documented before in Brush. And Highland is now on a 30-6 run and make it 31-6. They couldn't score in the first half. They can't miss now in the second. And the lead is 12, 35-23 with 5:15 to go in the game. Baseball pass tipped away at midcourt. Intercepted by Davenport all the way, puts it up around, no good, and a foul. Oh, a travel. Okay, that's the first turnover. Nice defense by Carly Tatalini. I did not see the travel at all. Yeah, I thought that was an odd call. I mean, she didn't do anything but put up the shot. So Brush catches a break. Bailey Link at midcourt, dribbles across the timeline. Right of the lane all the way, puts up a shot, misses, but that should be a blocking foul. It is. A nice drive to the basket for Bailey Link. Foul committed by Mary Jones, her fourth, but either way, this is a 31-6 run. And I don't see the Bee Diggers turning this around. Down by 12. And Mary Jones has actually fouled out. That was her fifth. She fouls out with 2 points. And to the stripe is Bailey Link. Brush has not scored in the quarter. They were down 29-23 after 3. Bailey Link shoots and connects. She's got 9 points, leading Brush with a second free throw upcoming. Here from Eaton High School. Beautiful new school. Wow. Second in the air. Yes. Brush is down 35-25. And I thought with Coach Nita's birthday, you can't lose. You're up by double digits, but you never know in this game. Nothing's automatic. Ball is thrown away, but flagged down by Bautista. And now Highland calls a timeout off a sloppy exchange offensively. They catch a little bit of a break. It's a 30-second timeout with 4:53 to go in the game. And Highland leading 35-25. And you have to wonder what happened to the Bee Diggers. Well, quite honestly, what I saw out of the opening half is that they were not that good offensively. They were not very crisp offensively, and even though they had a 13-point lead, Highland was just missing open shots. Now they're getting a lot of those same looks, and they're converting. And they made shots they probably shouldn't have made with balls going high off the back of the rim and in. Bingley throws it into the backcourt to Berkheimer. Berkheimer with a left-handed dribble, guarded by Braylon Rule towards the high left. Lob inside, intercepted by Bailey Link. Now the Bee Diggers with a 2-on-2. Tatalini left of the lane, backs up. She's double-teamed over there. Jump pass to Link straight away. Link to her right against Bingley. Baseball pass goes to Rule. Back out as we're blocked off here. Link straight away. Tatalini got to make that three, but it's off the back of the rim and it sits in. It sat on the back of the rim. Highland had one similar earlier in the game. And now the Bee Diggers are going to call a 30-second timeout. Carly with her second three. Well, Brush is on a 5-0 run. It's not over yet. 35-28 with 4:26 to go. In this third-place Patriot League tournament game, the boys' game to follow. Scheduled for 10:30. More than likely, might start a little bit thereafter. There will be 4 games today, including the championship games. Girls' championship game is coming up at noon between Strasburg and the top seed Platte Valley. And the boys' title game coming up at 1:30 as Highland will be opposed by Platte Valley. So here we go with Amaya Bruno, Carly Tatalini, Braylon Rule, Jocelyn Middlemist, and Bailey Link for Brush. Highland might take some time off the basketball now because they've got the 7-point lead and starting to come back. Stephanie Bingley, Taylor Berkheimer, Jenna Batka, Kinley Davenport, and Gabriela Bautista for Highland. Bautista's been huge in this half with 8 points. Batka with 6. Those 14 points are more than the Beediggers have as a team in this second half. Bautista dribbles at the free throw line, jump pass tip, taking Berkheimer to her right. Baseball pass cross court for Bingley. Overhead pass poked away by Bailey Link, and now it's intercepted by Rule. Rule is ahead of the field. She'll lay it up and in. Braylon Rule to the rack, and the Beediggers are to within 5. Braylon Rule now with 6 points. 35 to 30, 3:49 to go in the game. On the high left is Batka. Batka nearly tied up by Link and then fouled by Bailey Link. For Link, that's her third. The Beediggers have 16 fouls and Highland with 4. Could be a little bit of a free throw game later on. In the corner, Bingley looking to trigger it in. Gets it high left to Bautista. Dribbling to her right against Braylon Rule. Now towards midcourt. Bounce pass in the high left to Berkheimer against Bruno. Picks up the dribble. Swings it straight away to Bautista. Bautista guarded closely by Rule. Hands it off to Bingley. Bingley now double teamed. Beediggers with some good defensive pressure. And then we have a timeout. Got to be a timeout called by Highland. If not, they were in big trouble. Down to 3.5 to go in the game. It's Highland 35 and the Beediggers 30. Highland does retain possession. But Brush is right there. They are right there. They were down by 12 moments ago. But Brush is now on a 7-0 run after Highland went on a 31-6 run. Now let's see what the Beediggers have in store defensively. Trailing by 5. Again, turnovers an issue for Brush. 21 in the game unofficially. Highland has 18. 3 in the last couple of minutes. That's why Brush is caught up, or almost caught up. They're starting to rally because they're applying the defensive pressure, and they're finally knocking down a couple of shots. And there was a big 3 by Carly Tatalini that looked like it had no chance, but somehow the rotation of the basketball got it to a point where it stuck on the back of the rim, and it kind of like dropped through like that shot in Caddyshack on the golf course. Bingley to throw it in. Just beyond midcourt. In the backcourt, gets it to Berkheimer. Guarded closely by Braylon Rule. Left-handed dribble. There's the jump pass to Batka. Nearly traveled. Feeds it right side to Bingley. Bingley has the ball. Dribbled off her leg. Out of bounds on the pressure applied by Tatalini. And now the Beediggers can draw to within 2 with a 3-pointer. With 3:15 remaining in the game. Highland 35, Brush 30. Chest pass right side to Bruno. Now near the corner. Here's Bailey Link penetrating right baseline. Puts up a shot that is blocked. Oh man, had no shot there. Very well defended. And it's taken by Berkheimer. As Jenna Batka, I think, got a hand on the ball. There's the lob in the right corner for Davenport. Nearly fouled. Jump pass to Berkheimer. Cross court to Bautista. 2:51 to go in the game. Beediggers are going to start to foul here momentarily, and they do. And the foul was committed by Braylon Rule. And that's going to be her first 17 foul for Brush. And at the line is Jenna Batka. A little bit of a Beedigger killer with 12 points. Davenport is out, and Abby Martinez is back in. Bruno's replaced by Sarah Becker. And free throw number 1, and maybe a second, is coming up for Batka. Big free throw with the Beediggers down by 2 possessions. That one's up, and that one hits nothing but string. Second free throw coming up for Jenna Batka, who's got 13 points to lead all scorers. And now it's 14, and the lead is 7. 2:47 to go in the game. Lob in the backcourt to Rule. Back out to Bailey Link on that lob. Link into the front court on the outside right, dribbling towards the corner. Link on the right baseline. Ball is poked away. Link then had the ball off her body out of bounds after it was stripped because they're pointing the other way. Are they going to change that? Nope. It's rush turnover. Bay Diggers with 6 turnovers in the quarter. Just a disastrous second half for Brush. And Abby Martinez is back out for Kinley Davenport with just over 2.5 minutes to go in the game. Highland 37, Brush 30. Yeah, anytime this turnover to points ratio is it's not even. Okay, there's 67 points in the game and close to about 40 turnovers. It's not good basketball to call. Here on the outside right is Batka. Right of the paint, had the ball stripped from behind nicely by Braylon Rule and taken away by the Bee Diggers. Here's Carly Tatalini. 2:19 to go in the game. Straight away, dribbles into the paint, tries to force a pass right baseline. There's a whistle and an offensive foul on Tatalini as Jenna Batka went to the floor. Again, just too much forced stuff. That's not team ball there by Brush. 7 turnovers in the quarter. Bee Diggers need to start fouling even more now. Berkheimer, lob pass, front court to Batka. Batka dribbles right into the lane, spins, turns, hooks, and scores off the glass. That could be it. 5 points in the quarter, 10 in the half, 16 in the game. 1:57 to go. Highland 39, Brush 30. On the high right, Link, long 3 is off the left side of the rim. Ball is pulled down by Jenna Batka. That's her 6th rebound. On the outlet to Berkheimer. Berkheimer still in the backcourt. Dribbles by 1. Jump pass taken by Bingley at the top. Lobs it right side to Batka. Against Middle Mist. 1:37 to go. Turns, banks, and misses. But a Bee Digger foul got her across the chin. And this game is going to belong to Highland. Off the foul by Bailey Link, her 4th. Yeah, virtually no chance for Brush now with 1:36 to go, down by 9. You would say that's plenty of time, but not when you've only scored 30 points in the game and now you're down by 10. See, normally if you're down by 9 with this much time, if the game's higher scoring, you've demonstrated some element of offense to get back into the game. Brush hasn't done that. Second free throw is up and good. As much as it hurts, the Bee Diggers trail 41-30. With 1:36 to go, Martinez back in for Batka, who has not committed a foul in the second half, and she was in foul trouble in the first half with 3. Backcourt pass is taken by Braylon Rule. Rule with a crossover dribble, gets by Davenport, right of the lane, jump pass, left baseline, now left wing 3. Link is up and around and rattles out. Davenport has the rebound. That was nearly halfway down. Now, I don't know if you foul now because the game is essentially over. Berkheimer, front court pass is tipped away, saved it by Davenport for some reason because it would have been off a Brush. Now in the high right to Martinez, bounce pass to Bautista, down to 1:04 to go in the game. Now Bingley has the ball poked away, and then Becker looked like she was fouled as she went for the loose ball, and I think Becker was. It would be the 15th foul, though. And the foul committed by Stephanie Bingley. Turnover for Highland is their 21st of the game. The Bee Diggers have 23 unofficially. And along the side, Carly Tatalini will throw it in with 1 minute to go. Baseball pass to Link. Link on the high right, guarded by Bingley, has the ball stripped by Bingley into the Brush bench out of bounds. And the Bee Diggers retain possession. A 31-6 run has put away this game. There's the lob to Tatalini with a left-handed dribble, spinning on Abby Martinez into the paint, puts up a shot, looked like it was tipped away. She saves it into Middle Mist. I guess it was tipped away, and now it would have been a traveling violation, and then the ball is thrown out of bounds by the Bee Diggers into their bench. 8 turnovers in the quarter for Brush. Yeah, no reason to foul now. You're down 11. Bee Diggers will not pressure. Just play tight defense and you'll come away with a loss, but at least you won't allow Highland to extend the lead. Here's Bautista near midcourt to Berkheimer, now to Bingley. Lob pass to Berkheimer, 27 seconds to go to Bingley. Her cross-court pass is taken by Bautista. No need to foul if you're Brush, and for some reason there was a foul. That's the 10th team foul. Yeah, I mean, there's no reason to do any of that. The game has already been decided. I know Carly was going for a steal, but you're just going to allow Highland to extend the advantage. They're up by 11. Bautista to shoot 2, and the free throw is up and off the back of the rim, and it bounces out. And Ivana Bowers back into the game. Free throw number 2 is upcoming. And that one's up, and that one is in for Gabriela Bautista. Highland 42, Brush 30. 19 seconds remaining in the game. Here is Bailey Link. Link in the lane, turning, hooking, and missing off to the left. Rebound is chased down by Sarah Becker. Straight away to Tatalini. And then the ball is poked away, taken by Bautista in the backcourt. Thrown to Batka in the front court. Dribbles to her right, and the clock is going to expire. And the Highland Huskies have defeated the Brush Bead Diggers from Highland High School, and they are in 3rd place in this Patriot League tournament. It got worse for the Bead Diggers in quarter number 4 as Highland wins the game by a score of 42-30. Looks like they're giving about 12 some odd minutes in between the games in that range. We will take a break, and we'll come back with a recap of this 3rd place game won by Highland over Brush. 42-30 in the Patriot League Girls Tournament from Eaton High School on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network. John Beltran back from Eaton High School. The Bead Digger postgame show is brought to you by Advanced Agri Solutions. Get a full plan of seed, food, and water for your field. Now is the time to begin your planting and planning for next year's growing season. How about that? Call Dusty or Roxy 970-571-2024. The Bead Diggers had a 17-4 lead in this 3rd place game in the Girls Patriot League Tournament from Eaton High School, but a 31-6 run by Highland put it away as they win by double digits, 42-30. For the Bead Diggers, they had 10 points from Bailey Link, 6 apiece from Carly Tatalini, Braylon Rule, and Nevaeh Tolentino, and 2 from Sarah Becker. As for Highland, 18 points for Jenna Batka, 9 from Gabriela Bautista, all in the second half, and 5 from Kinley Davenport. Taylor Burkheimer with 3 and 2 apiece from Stephanie Bingley and Mary Jones. Bead Diggers led 12-2 after 1, 17-7 at the break, but then Highland outscored Brush 22-6 in the 3rd and 13-7 in the 4th quarter. Brush with 25 turnovers and Highland with 20. And then you look at the free throw situation, and that certainly benefited Highland in the second half. Only 3 of 6 in the first half, but in the second half they were 9 of 13, so they finished 12 of 18, 67% from the line. The Bead Diggers just 3 out of 3 in the second half. I mean, it's a good percentage, but not enough free throws. They were 6 out of 8 in the game, 75%. Bead Diggers finish in 4th place. They're now 13-9 going into the state tournament, and Highland is at 14-8. So that's the story here. By the way, the rebounding totals was nearly even, 22 for Highland and 21 for Brush, as Taylor Burkheimer had 7 for Highland, and the Bead Diggers got 8 from Bailey Link. But a very, very, very disappointing game for Brush with a 13-point lead. And unfortunately, that's what we've seen lately with the Bead Diggers. In the big games, they have just not come through at all. They've come up small. The Brush boys had a double-digit lead each of the last 2 Tuesdays in Kersey and lost both games by 2 points to Platte Valley. The Brush girls lose at home to a Strasburg team that, yeah, they did beat Brush earlier in the season, but there's an argument that could be made that Brush should have won that game in Strasburg, and then to score just 35 points in your home court and then blow a 13-point lead in this game. There's a lot of work to do for the Lady Bead Diggers just to get better, and it's tough to get better 22 games into the season when you faltered the last 2 games, but nothing is certainly impossible. They've got to have a heck of a week of practice. Now, as for the Brush boys, they are taking on Strasburg here in this 3rd place Patriot League tournament game, and we'll take a look at that one right after this, as we'll take another break. We tip off in 5 minutes for Game 2 of our doubleheader. The Highland girls defeat Brush for 3rd place 42-30 on 1010 KSIR and the Eastern Plains Sports Network.